Hi everyone, Chris here. Thought I'd do a video in regards to this whole ascension process. Currently here at Truly Holistic, I'm always working in regards to making sure the right parts and components of my clients, their body parts, their entire body, the parts of their aura and energy body are within the correct dimensions, because if they're in the right dimensions, because remember the dimensions are just a state of vibration and level of energy, and we want it to be as vibrant as possible. Those levels, those areas of my clients' bodies or entire physical body, or the parts of the aura, so therefore all function and work more optimal. Obviously, the areas that I have to work in, so for example, if somebody comes to me about and they've got diabetes and I have to work on their pancreas, there's usually a very high likelihood that that pancreas is in a low vibrational level, so in a low dimension, like the first dimension or the second dimension. And usually if that part of that body is in a low vibration like that, in a low dimension, there is always going to be a lot of negative energies, entities, and health problems in that area of the body. Now, once we remove and do all those clearings to remove all the negative energies out and the entities and all the other things that are causing a problem within the pancreas, then we need to lift the vibration of the pancreas up to a higher level, so therefore it can heal itself and repair itself after all those things have been removed. So all of a sudden we need to remove it out of the first or the second dimension and send it to a higher dimension. Now for many months and the last year or two, really we've been fourth dimensional beings, and the fifth dimension was just starting to open up to us, where the DNA and the soul were able to go into the fifth dimension, but nothing else really. And so a majority of the time I was sending things that were in the first or second dimension to the fourth dimension. Then obviously the seventh dimension opened up to us, which has enabled me to put anything within the seventh dimension. Now that's fully open and optional and operational for me to use and for humanity to use. So that's been a real help, and I haven't even bothered to ask what dimension I need to send somebody's pancreas or a part of their body or component of their aura. They've been in first and second dimension. I don't even have to ask where I need to send it now, because it's always the seventh dimension. And so the fifth dimension comes up every now and then, but obviously seventh dimension is a even more higher level of vibration. So I've just been sending and utilizing the seventh dimension. But the fifth dimension, to let you know, is essentially fully operational for all parts of the human body to use now, except for the respiratory system. I don't know why the respiratory system is lagging behind, but according to my sources and talking to source through my pendulum, that the respiratory system will transition into the fifth dimension as well very soon. So that's a bit of an update. It's just not the DNA and the soul now. The fifth dimension is opened up to a majority of our well-being, the components of our physical body, as well as our aura and our energy body. So with talking to source through my pendulum, I was able to get a bit more information in regards to dimensions, and that the ninth dimension is going to be the next one that's going to open up to us. And at this time of the speed of the ascension process that's occurring at the moment, which is rapidly occurring at a very high rate, because I'm seeing energy changes happening all the time, hence the fifth dimensional being fully operational to humanity now, in the seventh dimension opening up to us, where only a meager 6 months or a little bit more, we were fourth dimensional beings, and the possibility of the fifth dimension opening up to us was just going to become a reality to us. So this is really showing me this ascension process is moving at a really high rate, very quickly. A lot of energy changes are occurring, which is going to enable humanity to awaken up a lot faster, which is exciting times. Anyway, going back to it, was the ninth dimension was going to become open to us in due time, and this may be not days or weeks, it may be months or years when that opens up to us. But that depends on us, because we are enabling this ascension process. Our consciousness, we need to become more high vibrational with our diet, with our thoughts, with our intention. We need to get this information out to as many people as we can, to awaken people as many as we can, to speed up this ascension process, because it's up to us. Okay, there's not these extraterrestrials that are working alongside humanity are obviously helping us on this journey, but we have to walk the path. We have to take the path. We have to take the journey. We can only take our own journey once we're awakened to spirituality in this whole ascension process. So please let everybody know about spirituality and this whole ascension process, and awaken people to what's actually happening, the truth. We have to become truth hunters. We need to find out what's actually happening out there, and remove all lies that are occurring, and all the theories that are occurring that are really keeping our vibration low. And obviously, a part to play there is these extraterrestrials, such as reptilians, the demonic entities that are really keeping us down. And it's not just the reptilians, it's also some other extraterrestrials that have their own hidden agenda, such as some species of Nordics, and raptors, and a number of other extraterrestrials that have their say, as well as also ancient breakaway groups that were once here on this planet, such as the Sumerian group, which are the Anunnaki, which are Sumerian, who left our planet because they got to advanced technology many hundreds of years, thousands of years ago. I think actually it was about 70,000 years ago they left, according to my sources through my pendulum and speaking to source. So they all have their hidden agendas, and they want to manipulate and play around with the human faction, let's say, that the current seedling here on Earth. So, but it's all up to us. If we can increase our vibration, our thoughts, and our intention, because that is all energy, then we can speed this ascension process. More dimensions will open up to us, and realms will open up to us, which will give us all a new skill set to essentially shake off these influences that are keeping our vibration low. So I got a bit more information in regards to dimensions. Is that, I was thinking, well, the fifth is opened up, seventh is opened up. What about the sixth dimension? And the information I got with the sixth dimension was that the sixth dimension was under the responsibility of the Nordics, a Nordic group that are not so friendly with us, which are more of a multi-dimensional being, or a more high density being. And the eighth, ninth dimensions are really kind of being governed by the reptilians, because they're shielding this high vibration from humanity. Once we increase our vibration through this ascension process, then they won't be able to stop us from accessing these high vibrations, which are these higher dimensions. So anyway, I thought I'd do a video in regards to dimensions. This is in this whole ascension process, that everyone to keep up the good work, and increasing vibration, not just within ourselves, but service to others. Letting people know about this information, what's actually happening out in space, what's happening on our planet, and this whole energy change that's occurring. So thank you for watching again, and thank you for listening.